What's up, family? Welcome to Mini Bytes Session 21. And today's theme is faith, because you gotta have faith. George Michael knew what he was talking about. My name is Erin, and I'm an executive coach. Grateful to say that I'm ranked in the top 5% of coaches in the industry, partly because I have co created my own personal commercialized coaching system. And if you would like to learn more about that, you can reach me at ejmcclos@yahoo.com. Faith. Today we're going to talk about turning over your will, trusting that you are being looked out for, and acting when called to do so. None of these items are tiny. And in fact, even reading all three at once seemed rather daunting. So I'm going to do my best in the next few minutes to, really just keep it simple, because that's what this is all about. We're complicated humans, and the more we can be reminded of the potential simplicity of things, the better. What does it mean to turn over your will? What does it mean to me? Well, first of all, I insert my will all the time. And what usually ends up happening when I insert my own will, which basically means when I try to do things like my way, you know that cliche, my way or the highway, generally what ends up happening when I insert my own will is things work until they don't. And that's generally where a lot of my suffering and struggle comes from. It is in situations or circumstances where I am basically inserting my own will. So over time, I have learned to begin through my training and work to observe and recognize sometimes, when am I inserting my own will? And at that point, I have a choice. I can choose to turn over my will. What does that mean? Well, that brings us to the second point, trusting that you are being looked out for. I believe that there is something bigger than me looking out for me. I believe that there is a power greater than myself that has my best interest in mind. And I believe in a power greater than myself and this power's ability to get me out of trouble and to help me thrive while I'm here versus just survive. So knowing that and trusting that, I literally will turn over my will and give it to this power that's greater than me and say, you know what? I'm pretty sure you can do a better job at this than I can, so have at it. And on occasion, when I remember to do that, things end up happening that never, ever, ever could have happened had I tried to do it on my own with my own will. So we'll just leave it at that for now. Act when called to do so. Again, a seemingly abstract statement. What do I mean when I say act when I'm called to do so? There are times when I feel a desire to take a step, make a phone call, literally make a call, literally receive a call, take an action. When I am turning over my will, it becomes extra important for me to act if my heart is telling me to act. I will say this, it's very difficult to know when it's my heart talking. Remember the two voices. Those of you who are watching my video, I've got a voice that encourages and I've got a voice that discourages. It's very difficult for me to know which one is talking, which is another reason I need something bigger than me looking out for me. But when I am in that place of confidence and silence, sometimes I can tell when it is my heart speaking, which is where truth lives. And sometimes my heart is telling me to act in a certain way, which recently I made a move, as I shared in a previous video, my most courageous move to date with my career, and that was a direct result of a calling that I was able to hear from my heart. So faith is about turning our will over, basically saying, my way is in fact not the best way, and there is something greater than me that has my best interest in mind. So I'm going to go ahead and turn that over and give that power bigger than me a chance to help me thrive while I'm here. And I'm going to trust that that being is a good presence in my life, that that being is looking out for me. And then finally, when I am called to act as a result of turning that trust over, that I actually do act, and I act in a way that is supportive and enhancing. So that is what is coming up around the topic of faith today. I love you all. Until the next time.